All right, our next question is going to be from Nicole. Nicole writes, "Hi, I am a special education teacher from Ohio. I'm starting a brand new site called Special Ed Toolshed. That's a great name. Special Ed Toolshed to give new or existing special ed teachers advice and tools to be successful and have less stress. My question is, how do you start from ground zero? I have no social media account, no blog posts, etc. I am working on slides that will become a part of my membership and have almost completed my lead magnet. When I do have any subscribers or people yet, where is the best place to start?" All right, so the best place that you got to start, Nicole, is in the Flip Your Life Blueprint at the very top where it says start here. Just go in there and start at the top and start working your way down the list. And I'm going to take you through the exact process for you to do this, okay? We got to get a better idea of what you're going to do. We got to have a more solid idea. Like, this is what it looks like. This is exactly who I serve. This is what the product looks like, and all of that's done at the beginning. But I'm going to go through some basic steps, these phases that everybody has to go through to answer this question. There's a very chicken or egg argument in online business. Should I have an audience first or should I have a product first? We've done it both ways, and Jocelyn and I are big believers in having your product first. We believe that you should have work backwards through the thing, per se. Like, we don't want to start with a giant blog and start with a giant video YouTube channel and start with all these things and then figure out maybe who shows up and they might tell us what they want next. No, we want to create something that will draw in the right people, and then we can just ask them what they want, because that's the person we want to serve. So you always want to think about your product first. So you're doing the right thing, working on these slides. What problem are you going to solve? What are you going to create? What is the solution that you offer? And who do you offer it to? You need to have those two things figured out before you start blogging and podcasting and YouTubing and doing all that stuff. Because if you try to create an audience first, we've watched people create audiences first of 100,000, 200,000 followers, and nobody would give them any money because they were just a bunch of random people. They were drawn in from a little bit of free content, but they were freebie seekers and content drivers, and they just really didn't want to give anyone any money. Right? And that's the point. We're in business. The point is, I provide value, you give me money. Okay? So what you want to do is have your product. What problem does it solve? So you've got this special ed tool shed. So you could be like, you could do something like a resource for every day for special ed teachers, the special ed tool shed. You log in, it tells you the day, here's your tool for the day, right? Or people could look through it like a library, whatever you want to do. So you're solving this problem. You're giving special ed people need more tools and resources. You're going to give them that inside of your community. Then you work backwards from that. Well, how do I get people into this product that I created? Well, they'd have to have somewhere to buy this thing. Well, that's a sales funnel. The next thing you do is you go build a sales page and an options page and an order form. And now people could give you money, and they could actually go into a product that you've already created. But wait a minute, who am I going to get to go in this? Well, I would need an email list. Well, I don't know who's going to join the email list, but the next thing I would need working backwards is a lead magnet. I need a lead magnet and an opt-in, so they can find the lead magnet, opt in, get on my email list. I email them to sell them things. They go to the sales page I've already created, and then they go to the product. Okay. Now we start getting into, okay, but wait a minute. How are we going to get people to the lead magnet? Well, there's only two ways to do that. You roll up your sleeves or you open your wallet. How do you roll up your sleeves? You decide what kind of content you want to create that your people would consume, this avatar you've created, and you start doing that. Maybe it's a blog, maybe it's a podcast, maybe it's a YouTube channel. And then you buy some ads. That's how we open our wallet to funnel people to these blog posts and lead magnets. Okay. So the first thing you should do is build your product. You should get that done. You should take 1 month and build the product. Everybody should do that. Get your membership site ready. Then you should take a couple weeks and work on your sales funnel. We have training for all of this. Create your sales page, create your sales thing, create your order forms, and get people into your community. Then you should set up your lead magnet. What's the first lead magnet I need to create? Don't worry about creating 20 of them, create one. Then you start working on podcasts. Then you start working on content. And that's where we start getting consistent, prolific, and relentless, right? Consistent means I will release content every single week. Prolific means I will promote my product and my content every single day. And relentless means I will follow up with everyone that ever gets on my email list or shows any interest in what I do, even if I have to do it personally. I don't care if it doesn't scale. So that's what the entire process looks like. That's the exact thing that we teach you how to create one baby step at a time inside of the Flip Your Life Blueprint. I always stress to people when they join the community, don't just sit and think because you join the community and you get to talk to a lot of cool people, you're going to have an online business. Go to the Flip Your Life Blueprint. It will tell you how to do it one step at a time. Build it brick by brick. And a final note on this, one thing that's always been a hard challenge for people in the beginning is figuring out how to put all this together. And that's why we promote Kajabi, kajabi.com. Carrie, drop our link over in the chat box. If you look at Kajabi, Kajabi will do everything that I just taught you how to do. It will help. It hosts your product. It can build sales funnels. They call them pipelines. It has email marketing, so you can build a list and email. You can do lead magnets on there. And it can even build your front-facing website. So Kajabi is the tool that we have picked for everybody to streamline the process. If you use Kajabi and you go in there, it will work, right? And that's how you build all those things that we teach you how to build in the product. So you need a platform, you need to build your product, then your sales funnel, then your lead magnet, then your email list, and then your content in reverse order. Work backwards. I'm telling you, it'll make so much more sense when you're actually doing it, and it will work fine, okay? All right, cool. Great question. Awesome question from a beginner. Next up, I'm going to celebrate an awesome success story. Let me go down here and find one. All right, this next success story comes from Sean McCann. Sean says, I've sailed through phases 1, 2, and 3 and half of 4 inside of the Flip Your Life Blueprint. The new Kajabi flow is straight fire. Sean, you've been reading my mind. Seriously, if you have not transitioned to the new Kajabi FYL forums, you need to. Yeah, some of you may not have moved from the old community yet. You're missing out. The new community is killing it. People are in there and just crushing life. So head over to fliplifestyle.com/support if you're still in the old community, and Carrie will help you get moved over. Just reach out to her and tell her how you can move with your current rate. And if you've not checked it out yet, head over to fliplifestyle.com/free, and you can try the new community out. And if you're not using Kajabi, I'm telling you, you're missing out. I just put my team to work yesterday. We're moving all of our businesses there. By the end of this month, in the next 4 or 5 days, we will no longer be using anything front-facing except for our WordPress website over on Flip Lifestyle because it's too big to move right now. I just don't feel like doing it. But all of our products will be hosted in Kajabi, in our education company, in our online business coaching company, and it's going to be awesome. Like, I cannot wait. And Carrie cannot wait either. Right, Carrie? She can't wait to get over there too. So great, awesome question, awesome success story. Great way to kick off today's call. Hey, y'all, Shane Sams here from the Flip Lifestyle Podcast and fliplifestyle.com. My wife, Jocelyn, and I are former school teachers who figured out how to make our entire living on the internet. Now we help other families do the same. Thank you so much for listening to today's featured online business question from a real member of the Flip Your Life community. I hope that you enjoyed today's show and that it helped you get unstuck and take your next steps in your online business journey. Have you ever had a question about online business, making money online, or becoming an internet entrepreneur? My wife, Jocelyn, and I have helped thousands of people start, build, and grow their own online businesses and create stable, predictable, recurring revenue for their family. We would love to help you and your family too inside of the Flip Your Life community. Each month, we host live members-only Q&As where we help you get unstuck and move closer to your family's dream. We would love to see you on our next Q&A inside of the Flip Your Life community. All you have to do is go to flippedlifestyle.com/free. That's flippedlifestyle.com/FREE. And you can sign up for a 30-day free trial to the Flip Your Life community. That's going to give you access to every single course, every single community forum, and 2 member calls every single month where you can come and ask questions live. That's flippedlifestyle.com/free. Go sign up for your free trial today. That's all I've got today. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single episode of the Q&A with S&J. Tell us what you think about today's show in the comments, or go leave us a 5-star review. And tune in every single week for the Flipped Lifestyle Podcast, where we help a real member of the Flip Your Life community one-on-one, and then we air that conversation live for everyone to hear. Remember, all you need is 100 people to pay you $50 a month to make $5,000 a month. That's $60,000 $1,000 a year. That's enough money to flip your life and change your family future. Until next time, get out there, take action, and do whatever it takes to flip your life. We'll see you then.